I wanted to hold off until I explained self-love to then say this. And I said it where, like, self-love can happen in a relationship. Once you begin to communicate with the other person, the person that you love, and you're breaking it down completely, you're getting down to the roots of said thing that you're trying to compromise on, it takes both of you down to a very, very vulnerable place where you guys are sharing a world where the said compromise exists. Like, what is the system that goes into place for this thing for the two of us to, one's benefiting, the other one's just goes on with their life, that's okay. I believe that both things, it's just like mutual. Like, when I mean mutual, it means it's not benefiting either one.
There's construction ahead.
Excuse me, or it benefits the both of you. I don't believe there should be the other person suffering for the reality that it is. The only person that should be, like, this idea of suffering, there should be no loss for the other person almost. Or what seems like a loss. And you are going, don't just take it as, like, see, like, you're hurting me, like, look, listen, don't you dare. I don't want my advice to be misconstrued, or however you say the word, for this. Yeah, I'm a nobody in your life story. I'm truly a nobody. I'm just a person talking. I am just the person talking. Who am I to speak? I'm single. If you think about that, you're listening to this, I'm single. Whatever it may be. Alright? Whatever it may be. I low-key, sorry, there's like construction right here, so I'm like focused on a lot more mentally as I'm driving past this section. I've driven this numerous times already, so that's okay. This is going on. However, love between two people is that compromise. The love happens when those compromise occurs between the two, and in those compromises, a lot of self-love begins to happen between people. That's like work for each individual themselves. And so back to the point where I was at, where the other person shouldn't be in the negative. I mean that, what is a quid pro quo? Like the thing they tell you, like, okay, let's use an example. It's just case by case for every single person. It's a person wants to eat healthier. A person wants to start going to the gym to be healthier in the relationship. So the two people don't go to the gym. One person's like, hey, I really want to go to the gym in the morning. I'm going to be waking up at this time. I really want to go to the gym. I'm really going to 1 in the morning. Like, this, all this time. So, like, oh, like, but you getting up that early, you're going to disrupt me and this and that. You go, okay, so you have to sit there and compromise with the other person. Like, okay, I plan to go to the gym. Maybe the morning isn't the best thing, but I'm going in the evening. And the other person may say, well, that's going to interfere with our movie time. Like, what do I do then? Like, without the other person, like, without you, they may say. You then pose, oh, why don't you come to the gym with me? Like, it's a new activity, it's something different change of life. And they go, no, like, we want just the movie, like, we watch movies, like, why do you need to go to the gym? Like, who are you trying to look good for? Like, who? And you go, well, I really want to be healthy. I want to live a nice, well life. I think it'd be great to have the gym incorporated into my time. And the person's like, no. And so this is where like this compromise comes from, where it's not like you have to give something because you're doing this. You go, okay, I'm going to go to the gym, and if it's such a big deal for you, then we can end it. And you might go like, oh, she might go like, huh, like, what? Like, no, like, is it really that deep? Like, is the movie that deep, or are they just trying to hold on to some level of comfort? Some routine that's already existed. Because you've decided in your mind that going to the gym is important. And so, it's a part of the life story that you want to create. And the other person has this notion of the movie nights, this and that. You may suggest then, like, well, how about in the morning, like, I may or may not wake you up, and we still get the movie night. I'm just going to be up earlier in the morning, so I apologize if I wake you up. They might go, okay, like, that's okay, like, I'm not, it's all you, this and that. But you yourself, the person who decides to go to the gym that early in the morning, cannot complain about being tired and not wanting the movie anymore. You can't do that. You can't, go ahead and go like, okay, like, you threaten the movie time, then you opt for the morning one so you get the answer that you want, and then you go like, I'm too tired, I don't want to watch a movie anymore, I'm going to go to sleep instead. You can't do that. That's not how this works. You have to hold up to the boundaries between the two, because the other person's at a loss. You're the one that wants to go to the gym. You're the one that's going to have to sacrifice some sleep. You're not suffering. That's a part of the process. Yeah, everybody's happy. And if you're not happy, the person who decided to go to the gym, that's you. That's not the other person. The other person didn't tell you to go to the gym. But you want that in your life story. And so it took me a while here to come up with this example. It took me quite some time, to be honest, in my mind, like trying to work it out. There's probably other people I could have done faster. But it's all a part of the mental exercise. What? Yeah, so you see how now she keeps your movie time and you're trying your absolute best not to wake her up in the morning, and you're going to the gym and this and that. Who's the person that's really, quote unquote, some people will say, what do you lose? Like, oh my God, like someone has to lose. And like, nobody's losing. You want it to be a part of your life story. There comes this quote unquote exchange, not cost, an exchange that happens for this like life story that you're creating. Like, here's a perfect example for me. I want to do this these audio clips, this YouTube channel, this expression of online, like having my voice heard by other people. What comes with it? Well, I can't play video games as often because I have to sit down and process the audio onto my computer and then pay attention to there's work that goes into it. Yet there's an exchange. I don't want to say cost, but there's an exchange more so for things. You have to trade things. People are like, no you don't. Like, you just pass this. Like, there's always a trade. There's always a trade. Even if you say money, that is a trade. You are trading something, regardless. In order for change to occur, as we began before, exists a change as well. Exist, letting certain things go. To get to your dream body, you have to exchange the fat on your body for muscle. It's easy said the way that I'm saying. Like, I can easily just say what I'm saying, and you're just like, oh, like, yeah, I'll take that bargain. Like, just trade fat for muscle. I guess that's very easy. But people simplify it so much to that they don't give you the full depiction of what it means.
enclosure ahead.
Okay, well, if you want to get in, you can go ahead and get in. I'm not going to stop you. I'll give you the space. I'll give you the room. You have the room. So, there's always an exchange that occurs for the person that wants to alter their life story. You can't alter the other person's life story. Their life story is the one that they choose. They are choosing that life story. Do not get it twisted. And you may say, but I want them to come along in this life story with me the way that I envision them in my life story. But to break the news to you, your life story is primarily your avatar, your being, your person. I use the word avatar because I wanted to relate it to games. But your body, your mental process, not the other person's. And so as you begin to alter your life story, as you begin to